Halo saudaraku, salam sejahtera buat Anda semua. Dengan saya, Ferry Simanjuntak. Saya berharap Anda semua dalam keadaan baik dan tentunya kita sebagai orang-orang percaya tetap memegang kuat pengharapan kita di dalam Tuhan dan kita percaya kuasanya bekerja. Dan segala sesuatu kuasanya bekerja untuk mendatangkan kebaikan dan bagi kemuliaan Allah. Nah kali ini saudaraku saya pengen mengungkapkan sesuatu atau lebih tepatnya menayangkan sesuatu dari klip tanya jawab, momen tanya jawab yang memang biasa dilakukan di gereja tersebut. Dan dijawab sangat baik dan ini sangat biasa banget dijawab oleh orang tersebut, sangat baik dan selalu mencerahkan jawabannya. Yaitu seorang pendeta pengajar yang sampai hari ini saya bersyukur bisa dipengaruhi oleh pengajaran kekristenan yang dia selalu ajarkan. Dan ya bagi saya sih the special one ya. John MacArthur saudaraku, karena pertanyaan tersebut adalah pertanyaan yang juga menurut saya sih banyak juga ditanya oleh orang-orang Kristen khususnya di Indonesia, yaitu tentang COVID-19, tentang vaksinasi. Dan kayaknya ini kita perlu perhatikan ini seksama sehingga kita bisa dapat informasi juga dari yang saya sebut tadi, dari seorang pengajar di dalam pengajaran kekristenannya nggak pernah error saudaraku. Sebab itu perlu kita dengerin, perhatiin pengajaran atau jawaban dari orang seperti ini saudaraku. Yaitu tentang COVID-19, tentang vaksinasi. Langsung aja, jadi saya juga aman kan, nggak perlu juga saya ngomongin secara langsung sehingga orang-orang nggak langsung ngarahin saya, jawaban ini, jawaban dia, jawaban saya, nggak perlu ngarahin ke saya karena ini jawaban langsung lewat tayangan yang satu ini.
Anyway, I'm guilty sometimes sitting here falling asleep. Anyways, I love you so much, and thank you so much for teaching us to study, to show thyself approved in everything that you do. I couldn't thank you enough, and my family and hundreds of families are very concerned about the vaccine to take or not to take. If you have family out of the country, you have to get it if you want to go see them. They say they're putting different things in there, like human fetuses and trackers, all kinds of stuff you hear. My question is, in Romans 13, in relation to Romans 13, what should a Christian do if they are against vaccines, if the government tries to force us to take
Yeah, this is a big question, and let me just make a quick and obvious statement. As it is now, you have a 99.998% chance of having no lasting effect from COVID. From what we hear, the vaccine is 94% effective. So why reduce your odds?
What about going out of the country? If you have family and they make it mandatory?
I'm being a little bit facetious. That's the same choice you would have with the flu vaccine. Some of you have taken the flu. I took the flu vaccine twice, and both times I got the flu. So there are no guarantees with that, except that they're injecting you with the illness. So again, that's a choice you're going to have to make if you're compelled to go out of the country to visit family. I can see where the airlines may restrict flight to those who have had the vaccine going to other places. Who knows? I mean, any kind of draconian approach could be coming. That's just a decision you'd have to make as you weigh it. I'm neither for or against the vaccine. I don't want to play doctor with that. There's not any record yet of its effectiveness, but we do know this, that we've had flu vaccines for years and years and years and years, and the numbers in terms of its effectiveness don't even approach 50%. So it's something that you can choose to do at the point at which it's required by the government for you to do that. Then you're going to have to make the decision whether the trip is important enough to get that and make that choice.
May I be so bold as to ask, what would you do?
It would depend. No, it's a good question. It would depend on what I needed to do and where I needed to be. If I needed to go somewhere in the world for the sake of the gospel and the purposes of the kingdom, and they said you can't come unless you have that, I've had that happen through my travels around the world. I've had all kinds of injections before I've gone lots of places in the world. I don't know what they're putting in me. I have no idea. So I just have to decide if that's where I'm going to go and those are the rules, then that's what I'm going to do.
Amen. Thank you. I said to my kids, you guys are young. You don't want to do it? Don't do it. I'm 60. I'm going to Italy. I'm taking it. To live as Christ, to die as gain. I'm going.
Yeah, you'll if you're a healthy person, from all that we know, look, what you have to understand about the vaccine is this. It's all about money. It's all about two massive corporations becoming more wealthy than you can even comprehend. I mean, we all get the medical field, don't we? A tiny little pill like this, sometimes $20, $10. This is a massive, big pharma is a massive, massive industry. And they've just hit the gold vein, literally, with this vaccine. If there are going to be millions of vaccines, they're going to be so rich, and that money ends up in the pockets of the people who are behind that kind of system. So economics drives that. There's a health element, yes, and I think that's why there's a certain required testing so that they can't unleash on us something that's deadly. But it's driven by the economics of it. Again, this is treating COVID the same way a flu shot treated other viruses. So you can make your own choice as to whether you want to use that. Yes.
Nah, menurut saya itu faktual dan realistis. Karena itu semata-mata melihat sesuatu yang memang ada di depan mata. Dan kalau ada di antara kita nih yang ngedengerin jawaban dari pengajar-pengajar Kristen yang khususnya ada dalam media sosial juga ditayangin tentang kekristenan. Dan kita nerima jawaban yang gak lengkap, yang gak realistis, yang gak faktual. Ya menurut saya sih ya kuranginlah atau hindarinlah perhatian kita terhadap orang-orang seperti itu. Walaupun memang cukup baik dikenal kalangan publik Kristen di Indonesia ini, ya menurut saya sih ya gak salah juga untuk kita ya menghindari perhatian kita dari orang-orang tersebut. Dan harusnya sih gereja ya dasar penopang, tiang penopang dan dasar kebenaran itu harusnya mengemukakan segala sesuatu yang benar. Yang benar ini kan harus faktual juga, harus realita juga. Dan bukan hanya sebagian realita, bukan hanya sebagian fakta, tetapi secara terbuka, terang benderang dong fakta dan realitanya diungkap. Sehingga ujung-ujungnya menghasilkan sebuah kesimpulan yang tepat, kesimpulan yang pas. Sehingga nih kita dalam konteks kekristenan, kita ya akan dipengaruhi segala sesuatu yang benar. Kita memperhatikan segala sesuatu yang benar. Enggak yang dinilai orang secara pribadi, enggak keluar dari pengajaran ya disebut Kristen, tetapi keluar dari pengajar Kristen yang salah mengajar. Sebab itu bagi Anda yang bertanya tentang fenomena global ini dia jawaban yang menurut saya perlu kita perhatikan dan kita perlu terima dong di dalam kekristenan ini. Nah, sebab itu saudaraku, jadilah orang-orang Kristen yang terpengaruh terhadap pengajar-pengajar Kristen yang benar-benar mengajarkan kekristenan ini. Tuhan berkati saudaraku.